What's going on, Jared Tones? I hope y'all are good out there. If you're new around here, I'm going to tell you who I am just a little bit. I am Jaren. I am a voice teacher, speech trainer, and the founder and owner of this wonderful studio, the Jaren M. LaGuerre Studio. This video was not so much planned, but it came up on my video feed, and I said, I have not talked about this performance yet, and I feel like I need to. So I'm excited to do this, and I love her, and I love who the original singer is, and I love the song, so we're going to talk about this song, okay? So this is more so an analysis, not a reaction, so I'm going to start and stop a lot. So if you like starting and stopping during the video and talking about things, then go on to another video. But if you don't mind starting and stopping and talking about things in the moment as they happen, then this is the channel and the video for you. Y'all, let's get into this amazing performance of Fantasia singing Lady Marmalade for Patti LaBelle. These laughs in between her phrases, I know that feeling because she's like, oh, I'm about to set it off. I'm hype. I'm in it. And the energy in the room is good. When the energy in the audience is good and you got the good song and everybody's just like, let's go. Ain't nothing like that feeling. It's like that rush of like, oh, I'm about to set it off. And with Fantasia, she gonna set it off no matter where she go. Period, point blank. She's going to set it off each and every time. But I love the energy she has right here. She kind of like, oh, we about to go. We about to go. And I love it.
She said, hello, Joe. You want to give it a go?
She kind of sits in this high larynx. And that tongue is high. She really kind of sits in this higher laryngeal, higher tongue, and it really gives that bright soprano-y quality to her voice, that kind of squally soprano quality that we all know her to have. Yeah. You can really hear that twangy, bright, forward tongue. She's singing it in a squall. So those false vocal folds are coming right together. She's really letting that air pressure come up. And she's really singing in that squall. You can hear that squall for sure right there. Everybody! I love this so much. She got up there. She's belting that with a squall. She's up there like, ooh, in that moment when they came together. It's just, I know Fantasia was like, because look, I'm doing that. I'm sitting here years later watching this, doing the same thing. Ooh, that was just such a moment. That air pressure it takes to do that kind of squalling and kind of letting go, you really have to be free in that. You know, really have to just be free and loose. And Fantasia is always free and loose and just in the moment. She lets it all hang out every time she sings. And I love it. I love it. Ooh, I love it.
Wearing his gray flannel life, but when he falls off the sleeve, oh, memories be.
No matter what she sing, we going to church. And I think that's the magic of Fantasia, is that no matter what element she's in, when it's an element like this, we gonna have some form of church, some form of the gospel aesthetic in terms of the music that's gonna come through. And that's that spirit or the soul that people talk about that's unexplainable. It's just something that you just experience and have. And I think we learn that charisma growing up in church and being free in how we sing, and that charisma can't necessarily be taught. I mean, it can be taught, but at the same time, you know, it's just almost just an innate cultural charisma that we have, those of us who have sung in church or grew up singing in church or things like that, that cannot be duplicated. And I think that skill from singing in church can be used so mightily in different ways, and how we improv and how we assimilate and how we adapt and how we fall into harmony and how we do things, singing whatever, that honing the gift and crafting and kind of being pushed to sing in church kind of made us learn how to use our ears. It made us learn how to sing with dynamics. It made us learn how to ad-lib, made us learn how to improv, made us learn how to fall in harmony. It made us learn how to blend. All those things growing up singing in church has taught us to do. Prime example right here. We sing about Lady Marmalade, and I'm like, oh, Jesus. You know, like the way she's singing, you know? So it's like, you can take yourself out of that church, but you can never take the church out of you. It is in there, no matter what you sing, it is in there, and she's a prime example. And I love it. You know, some people may not like it. I love it. I love this element. You know, I love when people know that I come from church where I sing different places, no matter what venue. I love when they say, oh, we grew up singing in church. I'm like, I sure did. And y'all know because of how I sing and the way I sing songs and the way I finesse them, it can't be duplicated. You can't learn it all the way. It's almost just something you just culturally embedded with. And I love that about us and about the church and about gospel singing and how she does it here. She repeated that syllable. Very church. That is a stamp of approval from Patty. This move right here. When you get Patty to not know what she want to do with her body and just like, oh my god, like, you know, that's a stamp of approval from anybody, you know, who sings and who does music. When they don't know what to do with themselves, they just kind of just, ooh, that is a huge stamp of approval that you have moved them so. I love this. I love it so much because ain't nobody like us. Ain't nobody like us. If you enjoyed this analysis, please subscribe down below and click the alert button next to it so you know when the next video is posted. And as I will always continue to say to all of you, be vocally bold, creative, and aware, but most of all, be vocally you.